Welcome into the Shipyard Showdown 2026. We're on day 3. Coach Smitty's in the booth with me. Coach, big game of the day on deck here. Hanahan taking on St. James, 2-0 matchup. We also got the Coxing Tigers on the tube right now. Coach Smitty, what do you think?
Hey, I'm excited. Both these teams, man. I don't think any of us picked either of these to win the game or to win the tournament, but they both got a shot to make championship game today.
We also have Catawba Ridge off to the side here. They're another 2-0 team looking to get in a championship. So we got three 2-0 teams playing. One trying to get a big win to advance to take on Oceanside tomorrow.
So we got 3 teams looking for one spot right now.
It's all going to come down to run differential. It looks like if Catawba Ridge can win and one of these clubs win, or not run differential, runs allowed. We got the plate meeting here. We got the Stewie Hawks. Hot start for a young group.
That's a good-looking young group he's got there. If he can keep them all together, keep them out of the transfer portal, this is going to be a dangerous team in a couple of years. Might be dangerous right now, though.
Flying a little under the radar here.
I think we counted the other day. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen and 1 8th grader on this one. So
that's a young group.
Young squad. They played hard. Had a lot of fun this week. So.
Coach Centracchio's got his guys hot here in the tournament. Took down a really good Fountain Inn team, and here they are. It's the St. James, a powerhouse, as many would say, in the state of South Carolina.
Yeah, Coach Centracchio again. I think they have today. They've brought out the uniform of the week. In my opinion.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of the orange and blue over here. Uh-oh. That's a single for the Gamecocks. Look at that. Oh, boy, we're going to score 2.
Oh, he's canned.
No, he's not.
Oh,
bad throw there.
Threw it halfway up the runner's lane.
Ooh. Cock fans are fired up. Sean's down there hip and hooraying.
2 outs, 2 strikes, back to back. We had a double and a single for the Gamecocks. Maybe we should play the Gamecock game.
Well, I mean, we're a little behind.
Yeah, that's true. Those of you trying to watch both at home, don't pay attention to us. We're behind.
20 what?
2 something lefty. 21.
Landon Klein will take the mound for St. James, left-handed pitcher.
5'10", $170.
2027.
175 if he's got rocks in his pocket.
Rocks in the pocket.
Good. Yeah, never know.
Good job, Coach.
And he doesn't have his metal spikes on because we're at Shipyard, so
you're fine for that.
It cost him $100 if he did.
It's an expensive spike.
Would be. Oh, 2 hopper coming from second to first there.
Catawba Ridge is taking a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first on the other field. Keep you updated on that one.
Much nicer weather out here today.
Very much. Sun's out. We've gotten a little hot.
Been cold the last 2 days.
No.
We're everywhere but our hotel room.
We're about to get underway here. Hudson's Prevera leading off for the Hawks here in the top of the first. Hanahan, the away team. St. James, the home team. Livery from Klein on the outer half for a strike. Good start there. A little soft tossing lefty here, Coach.
Like it.
The 1 pitch. Again, similar spot, but a little farther out.
That's too far. Not getting that one.
I like the mindset, though, there. See how far you can go.
Hey, see.
Test it out.
Try to find out early. See what he's giving.
And fly ball into center.
Still carrying.
And
that's Centracchio reels it
15
in.
feet there, yeah. A little piece there from Cervero.
But step shy of 1 track.
Center fielder number 1.
Look out for Klein. Bo Bradham now up to bat for Hanahan. And showed it. Splitters around the bunt, Coach.
Yep. Didn't get it back in time either.
1 count here. Grab him. Inside. Moves it to 1-1.
Pitch all the way.
2-1 count here to Brabham. Down again, 3-1 now. Three one count. One away here for Klein. Pitch and line drive right up in the right center field. It's in the gap. Brabham's rounding first. He's going to be safe at second. Standing up. Good piece there, Coach.
Very good piece of it. It's a solid weekend at the plate. We talked about how many the days are all running together now. Either yesterday or the night before, he swung it really well for Hanahan.
Fastball in the outer half. He takes it that way for a little stand-up double there. Chris Palm now up the bat for Hanahan, looking to drive in an early run.
Palm had a good game on the mound yesterday. I think he went 6 shutout innings.
One away here, man on second. And ball 1.
Did a good job putting them in the spot.
Goodman. He's your Friday night guy. 1-0 pitch here to Palm.
Baseman trying to keep Brabham close the pitch.
And it's in there for a strike. 1-1 count now. Look at this.
Looks like fun. 1-1-1.
All ones here. 1-1 count. One away. Outside again. 2-1 now.
Pretty good bender right there. First one we've seen actually land.
And down 3-1 now. I just got to get settled in here, Coach. We got to throw some strikes. Doesn't help to get behind on hitters.
It's about the time everybody starts running out of pitching down here. Third game, 3 days. First weekend of the season.
3-1 count. And that one's in, and he's going to draw a walk.
If you're St. James, can't afford for him to spray it around, run out of pitches early, and we got to get in the bullpen.
Put runners on first, second. Catcher walks out.
Pitcher a second.
Coach, take a little offensive timeout here.
Brendan,
Think we got anything on here, Coach?
Not sure.
Till we get the strike? What's our mindset here?
I would, for sure.
Brandon Mull up to bat 20-29. Another one of those young kids for the Hawks here. Ooh, he was taken, Coach.
I think St. James thought the bunt was on.
Yeah. Strike in there.
Judging by the
0-1 count. Men on first and second. One away here in the top of the first. Still scoreless.
0-1 pitch on the way.
Throws him, Coach. 0-2.
I'm a little surprised, though, if we think that bunt's on, we don't have first baseman playing in front. But
things happen.
Probably not bunting now.
0-2 count now.
If he does, he's surprised everybody in the ballpark.
0-2, and swing and a miss, goes down on 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Coach.
Hanahan got 2 walks, went with the offensive conference, and 3-pitch punch out.
Hitter number 21, Wyatt Muirhead.
2 away now. Wyatt Muirhead up the bat. He slammed the ball yesterday, I think.
I would say quality mound visit for St. James, but the visit was by Hanahan, so quality mound
Well, the
visit for
catcher
the
went
wrong
out first.
team.
All down and 1-0 to Muirhead. Big hit here if Muirhead can get it. Get ahead early here in the first. No count. 2 away. Down.
Rolling a back
And
pick.
2-0.
That's our favorite thing. As soon as we live stream a game, back picks start
Well,
flying.
look who's catching.
As soon as
Kessler. Kessler's letting it eat, baby.
I think Kessler strapped up for Oceanside and Lugoff yesterday, too. It turns into back pick city over here.
2-0 count to Muirhead.
All the folks in Pickens County.
And back pick a
nervous.
second, and he gets back in there.
A lot of sweat rolling up there in Pickens County right now.
Coach Brittle has now joined us again.
Back. Coach Brittle left to go change clothes earlier. Came back an hour and a half later with a
2-0 count. Ball down and in. 3-0. Tachos. Coach, those jalapenos are going to tear you up.
We're probably going to skip around the jalapenos, but you got to have.
Oh, you can't skip jalapenos.
Got to have hockey.
That's it.
3-0 count, 2 away here.
Really
Man on
surrounded
first,
by
second.
jalapenos right now.
And that one's in there on the inner half.
Coach, if I was St. James, I'd wear these uniforms 3 days a week. For sure. I liked the black jersey and hat the other night. Black pants, not so much.
That one's on the outer half. Call a strike. Muirhead thought it was a ball and threw his bat to the dugout.
We have seen that a lot today, too. A lot of
We've
bat
got a-
tosses trying to persuade the umpire.
We've got a full count, 2 outs. Runners are going to be moving here.
It's been the move of the weekend.
There's a pitch. And he gets him on the outer half for called strike 3.
Lord.
That's going to end the top of the first there. What are we looking at, Coach?
I think outer half was a generous way to word where that was, but we'll take it. If you're a Shark fan, if you're not a Shark fan, you're still going to have to take it.
Coach Bro, we got Tigers and the Gamecocks. We're still live here. We're not going to take a break.
Things are not going great with the Tigers and Gamecocks game so far. Also, I had a conversation with the home plate umpire out here at Shipyard coming in and told him that his zone would be closely analyzed by the crew upstairs.
He didn't listen.
So he's prepared. He's
Not.
Well, not a great start for him.
As one of our catchers told our umpire earlier today, it might be time to lock in.
As we said earlier this weekend, it's preseason for everybody.
That's it. It's neat.
I guess you could say that. We got Gunnar Holbrooks on the mound.
God, we have even went matching powder
The
blue
Hanahan.
helmets down here in St. James.
But is that the same blue?
It's the same blue, and it looks, I love it. Oh, my gosh.
You know, it throws me off. They should have done not the shiny. We could have.
Stop.
Yeah, Matt would have blended with the uniform.
I think you're trying to change something that doesn't need to be changed. This is incredible.
What is an opinion?
These Kansas City Royals stuff.
Everybody has an opinion. Drew's stink worse than others.
Yeah, I'm sure does. What we do?
The right fielder, number 1, Josh Harness.
Josh Harness going to lead off for St. James Sharks here. He swung the bat well over the weekend.
Sure has a really good weekend.
We had him here against Fountain
A
Inn.
belt buckle.
We didn't peg Harness. That was the Tigers, guys.
Sorry, the Tigers got pegged. My bad.
St. James making their second appearance on Game of the Day now in 3 days.
3 days, 2 games. They make it the championship game. Might be 3 out of 4.
Maybe the Shipyard showing
Ooh.
I'll take it 3 out of 4 days.
Yes.
Holbrook's first pitch strike on the inner half here. Good start by him.
For the Sharks.
Oh, we got a fly ball in the left field, and it's going to stay a little shallow.
Candy
Left
corn.
fielder's got it. He does, and that's 1 away here.
Number 1. Well, nobody on here, Bob. 1. Center fielder. Number 2. Jeter. Centrico.
Jerson Tracchio now up to bat. Spurs run a bunt and foul ball. Because that's twice we've seen guys trying to bunt early, but we saw this with St. James against Fountain Inn.
That's right. They will bunt.
In all likelihood, Coach Chinchaki has been watching people try to play defense this weekend.
Yep.
Smart
It's
play.
not going well.
Smart,
We're going to
smart.
put the ball on the ground and we're going to move it around.
The one pitch misses in.
But defense has not been sharp this weekend for anybody, to say the least.
Holbrook's on one pitch. And another foul ball. This one in the right field.
2 can of corns.
And another catch and another out. 2 away here very quickly for Holbrooks. Good start by him. Fly ball out.
He's got to like what's happening right now.
Catcher number 9, Luke Kessler.
The way the ball's traveling out here this weekend, or lack thereof, I think throwing it down the middle and letting them hit it in the air is
Smart play.
it's a good move. Especially when you go 375 to the left center gap out there. You couldn't hit one out there if you tried.
And Tigers with a single. Oh,
That's it.
hard hit ball there by Kessler. He continues to stay hot, Coach.
He's hitting everything hard.
This guy's got like 6 hits in the weekend. Got to be close to it.
Love it. He's trying to get his name in the hat for player of the weekend.
The heat is on, Brittle.
First baseman number 16,
Good.
Duran.
Turn it up.
Rome Dorenzo, the future Clemson Tiger, as the Clemson Tigers have bases loaded and 1 out here in the game, comes up the bat.
Courtesy runner.
Kessler on first, courtesy runner now. Alex sent in the courtesy run for Kessler. Rome looking to build off yesterday.
But he hits a small foul. Told you.
A little pitch here to
Make sure you look.
Rome. All down in the dirt. It's going to get by. Wild pitch
Good base
there.
run.
Wild pitch,
Good
and
base run.
Sant is now standing at second base with 2 away.
I bet we're about to get a look at the active home run leaders.
He's probably about to be the lowest. Never mind. We're live.
After this foul ball, we're going
And
to
on the second here, Rome Dorenzo. 1-0 count on him. And swing and a miss. The ball on the inner half.
Told you. 58 of them. That's impressive.
Damn.
Not a single one has been in Pickens County.
Should be a big one if this is the first.
1-1 count here to Rome. 2 away. Man on second.
Threw us one.
Here's the pitch. And it's up in the zone. 2-1 count now.
Maybe.
People are going to think we're calling this game, guys.
Pickens County's faithful or taking a deep breath now.
See, Coach,
Your approach of calling one game that people can see and one that people can't.
I love it.
they're watching both. 2-1 count here. Rome Dorenzo. 2
Thinking
away.
they-
Man on second.
They got the split screen going at home.
Stepping off the mound here.
Man in the front row down there just spilled his Diet Coke.
2-1 delivery. Holbrooks. And her half caught a strike. Generous call there.
It's all right.
2-2 count here to Rome Dorenzo. 2 outs. Man on second. 2's across the board, except for the score.
Who's coming out on top here? I say Holbrooks.
Here's pitch right down the heart of the plate for called strike 3. And that gets Hanahan out. Both teams strand runners in scoring position.
I think St. James has the fastest third base coach in the tournament. He runs from that box to the dugout like he stole something.
Hey, we're going to take a break with you guys. We'll be right back.
of that feed.
We're back at Shipyard here as we move to the top of the second. Nothing game between Hanahan and St. James. Leading off for Hanahan is Trip Gallus.
Yeah. Good to see you, brother. I know. I saw you yesterday. I was like, I know that's it.
Reuniting old friends here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right off of the thigh.
Right
It
in
almost
the
got
thigh.
inside that
God.
hole in his pants.
I think he hit him so hard it put a hole in his pants.
Stop. Richard.
Jeez.
After a couple years in CFC, that one.
I'll bring up Richard
Got out of athletics.
Atencio.
Atencio is the pronunciation.
Atencio is the pronunciation. Richard
Atencio.
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 Quick update on the other field. Got a 1-1 game for Taba Ridge and Greg Collegiate.
We already said that.
Love
Going back and forth. Bottom of the first,
Love it.
Ridge scratch across the run, and Greg Collegiate ties it up in the second.
And
Slugfest.
pitch for Richard on the inner half for a strike
Baseball, the cross.
and a 0-1 count
I
here.
think that's at home here. Where we're going stuff.
You seen?
He wanted to be seen.
Had to
Are you
be
in town here? Where are you at?
seen, be heard.
Right, correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I see Nick and Tony.
And ball down in the dirt. Yeah, 1-1.
it's right down the street from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 count. There we go.
We're good.
I thought he caught it. I couldn't. Yeah.
We're good.
1-1 count here.
Kessler's
To Richard.
still having a good weekend behind the dish too. We
Yes,
talked
he
about
is.
him finding the barrel offensively, but he's blocked everything in sight for St.
1-1
James.
delivery is down.
There he goes again.
And now we have a 2-1 count here to Richard.
I don't know if St. James is paying him or not, but he's earned his paycheck.
Started off with,
I get that NIL fund, coach.
Yep.
Yeah.
and now we've led into the youth side. Trying to actually get kids developed so they know what.
2-1 delivery to Atencio. Man on first. Nobody away here. Here's a pitch. And in there for a strike on the inner half again. 2-2 count.
Yeah, it's good spot. I know. My last year in the senior.
Big water.
Freddie Jordan and Britt and Beck over there. So, what do you call it? When Britt came on board in Oceanside, that was just awesome. Beck's been on stuff like that. Gene Henry. But
2-2 count. Nobody away. Runner moves. And he hits him again.
Back foot. No. They got him in the back.
2 straight hit by pitches here.
We're gonna
And
argue it, but
the Hawks are in business here in the top of the second with nobody away. Goes Centracchio. Is that Centracchio? Yeah. He's going to take a mound visit. We'll be right back.
it's not Central. Got it. All right. Let's see if we had a good quality mound visit right there from St. James pitching coach.
This one's mute, it doesn't. What do we got?
Doesn't matter. We're going off the phone.
That one?
Yep. We got to play 524 on. Not sure what that means.
everybody write it down. So you know.
Everybody has repeated 524. So we'll see what 524 is.
Is that first and second? Both is
We got two guys on, nobody out. Oh, we got a bunt.
Pulls it back. It's not a pitch. It's not.
Not sure we got to see anything about 524 for St. James. 1-0. Squares the bunt again.
Where's the button?
Got it down. It's a good one. Kessler's got it. Throws them out. Moved them both up. Did his job. And the second, third, one out. Good bunt there from Marlowe.
First baseman number 25, Quincy Richardson. Big first baseman. Sitting in the field. Top of 2
Good ball. Strike one. Been a fan of the bender from Klein. Got to work ahead, get to use it. 0-1 goes back to it. This time throws it about 56 feet. 1-1.
One pitch on the way.
Foul away. 1-2. Let's see what he goes with. Brittles, he sticking with number 2, or is he going back to the heater?
I think he's going back with the breaking ball.
Well, sticking with number 2.
Liked it early. He's ahead in the count.
Coach Brittle said he's sticking with the bender. Got a little bit of a shift on for the Sharks. Maybe. Yeah, he's not bailing very far. Oh, didn't look bad, just a little out. Missed by a ball.
Kessler really pulling hard on the frame back there, trying to help his pitcher out, but didn't quite get the call.
Now we got 3-2 pitch on the way. See who wins the battle. Oh, it's hit left. Fly ball, right field. Oh, we're gonna let it drop.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to play it second. Oh, we airmailed it.
Goodness again.
Those of you keeping score at home,
If you watched the Clemson game on Friday night, that was the Clemson game tonight.
we got a 1B9. Our right fielder throws it in. Lorenzo cuts it off. We got the man dead to rights at second.
They got to number 20, Hudson Barbera.
And we airmail it into left field.
If you're Hanahan, it's even better news because top of the lineup's back up.
Yep.
The end result is a runner on second with 1 out and 2 runs.
2 runs scored.
Oh,
Cap
Cap.
job. Oh, short. Wow,
Runner went.
A runner at second.
And we
said,
got him out at
forget
first.
your rule. I don't care if it's hit in front of me or not. I'm going to third.
Big fella's an aggressive base runner out there.
Like
A
it.
little bit of havoc on the plate.
Yes.
I think Coach Schuyler mentioned it. Coach Schuyler over there mentioned that to him.
Yeah. It's like, hey, bud.
But if you're St. James there after you just threw a ball into the you know what, I think just take that out there. You know,
I think if
Good play all around there.
you're Quincy Richardson right now, though, you got to feel like you're
gets
really.
away, and
I mean,
now the
Eight
point
off
remaining.
big.
It does. And Hanahan scores another run.
whether we agree with it or not, Quincy's base running has got him another run.
And it
'Cause he
is,
should have still been at first base.
he has caused
and then-
2 runs to come in, Coach.
He is just single-handedly carrying the Hawks.
Hanahan up 3-0 early here in the top of the second. Big inning from them. Again, this reminds me a lot of, we called Fountain Inn St. James game the other night, and St. James did some of the same stuff.
Never know what you're going to get here. All out.
And we got a 2-0 count here to Spravero. Not Spravero, this is Bravo. Yep, Bo Bravo.
Pitch on the way.
And that one must have been low, and that's a 3-0. Low? Is that low, Smith?
If you think I can see up and down from way up here, you think I have better eyes than I actually do.
You got
I'm
it.
going to trust the umpire there and say they got it right.
If he says it was, if he says it's down, it's down.
3-0 pitch is in there for a strike, and count goes 3-1.
He is the chief today.
One pitch, 2 away. Pop up.
Fly ball.
Second baseman's coming over, and he's got it, and that'll retire James Allen. But not
Island
before.
is not playing
James
here
Allen.
today. Hanahan is though.
Sorry. Hanahan.
St. James is playing.
St. James. I'll put them all together. Hanahan takes a 3-0 lead, and we're going to head to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back.
And James. Third base.
Back here at Shipyard,
Caleb Kessler.
leading off for St. James, Caleb Kessler. Catawba Ridge is taking a 2-1 lead across the way here. They need a win to have hope to advance to a championship game, and so does Hanahan and St. James. But Hanahan leads 3-0 here early.
Because the only thing that we do know is you have to win to get in.
Here's the delivery to Kessler, down and out. And 1-0 count.
Not to add to the confusion, my guys, but we've got another fantastic game going on next door with
We do.
championship implications.
That's what we just said. Another ball here, 2-0 count.
Three baseball games being discussed.
So if Shipyard Park closed down right this second, Hanahan's going to the championship. If Jason Murray says, yep, we're done.
Some would say.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 count. And Pawpaw has walked onto the field for the Gamecocks.
Making a change already.
2-1 count. Here's the delivery. And line drive
Look at him
right
there.
to the second baseman. He had to jump up about 6 inches, but he's got it. And there's one away here in the bottom of the second.
He hit it so hard he decided to carry the bat all the way to first base.
Outfielder number 6, Ryan.
Got a former West Ashley player coming in for the Gamecocks now, Zach Russell.
Oh,
What's that?
West Ashley earlier got a big win yesterday.
Zach Russell was yeah, I think so. And ground ball. Shortstop here. Shortstop's got it.
Got a good.
And he's got him quickly. And 2 away.
Thanks for getting to see Zach Russell a few years ago in the preseason tournament in Columbia.
Number 8.
I don't think I was
Terra.
trying to remember if he was here. But news here, Gunnar Holbrook's coach. Efficient.
Filling
Soft
it up.
contact.
Filling it up. Looks like our guy that pitched for the Tigers yesterday.
Every coach is looking for him to start. I mean, you got to play
That's it.
4 games in 4 days.
Yep. Somebody's
Nico
got to.
Starting pitcher.
Nico Barker now up for St. James. First pitch is away. 1-0 count.
Especially when you're trying to win. You want to win this game, but you also want to try to be able to be competitive in the championship game. Don't want to have to.
We do
Don't want to have to use all your horses up before you get there.
no pitches. Down and out again.
Game on Wednesday this week or something.
Yeah, probably going to play a non-region game.
2-0 count to Nico.
One would assume. And we
Good
can't
delivery.
forget that we got to go to class tomorrow.
Ground ball down the line.
Ball.
Just foul.
It's going to be foul. Good call by our home plate umpire.
All over it.
He has been up for the task so far.
Stellar job.
So far. Love it. Our umpire in the field, not sure he's had to make a single call. Not sure if we're going to pay him or not.
One delivery to Nico. And
Ball
it's not in there for a strike. It is low for ball 3.
No? Okay. Sorry, Zach.
3-1 count. And
Ball
it's
4.
out. And he walks him. 2 out walks, guys. After a
That
quick
gets
2 outs, we got a 2 out
Talked him
walk
up.
here.
We talked up how well he was throwing strikes and getting outs, and he said, watch this.
Cohen Dennis.
Brings up Cohen Dennis 2028 for St. James.
If any of you are nearby and want to come in and grab some snacks at the Ship's Galley, the tachos have gotten a A+ review. Some of
On
our
down.
friends there.
Right in front of him there. Thought he lost it. 1-0 count.
Big time. Got to get them with the jalapenos. No chives. They'll give you extra barbecue.
That's a rumor.
It's the rumor. Cannot confirm nor deny. And here we go again with the dueling visits.
Catcher goes out. Third base coach. Let's talk to his hitter.
Well, when you run as fast as this guy does coaching third base, he can make all the visits he wants. Really picking them up, putting them down, so to speak.
3-0 count. Well, not 3-0. 1-0 count. 2 away. And up 3-0. Bottom of the second. Ball's in there for a strike.
Next year when we do this, we're going to put a microphone on our home plate umpire.
1-1 count. Runner goes.
Good
On
pick.
dirt, bud. And he's going to be in there
He
safely.
came off the bag, but got back on.
I feel we missed an opportunity not having a mic on our home plate umpire this morning. That's
He would have been fired up.
some eventful conversations taking place
Yes.
late in game 1.
2-1 count, 2 away here, man.
He
On
just
second.
needed to lock in.
Cohen looking to put St. James on the board. All up. 3-1 count now.
And the announcer jinx is continuing to spiral out of control. We're way behind. And watch this. Oh, the other way. We got a shot.
Away in the right
Oh,
field.
see what kind of
Comes
throw
from
we got?
around the third.
Oh, no.
And he's
Make it.
going to be there safely. And St. James
Quickly.
is now on the board.
And that means we're going to have to go to tiebreaker number 2 between Hanahan and Catawba Ridge.
It's going to be run differential, right?
Run differential.
I think Catawba Ridge may have it. Well,
We
we
got,
decided.
got a lot of ball to play. Another thing I think we need to point out for St. James, their cameraman has some really nice gator skin boots that he has broke out today. So,
All in there for a strike. What do we go back to, guys? 2 out walks.
yep,
2 out
I'll
walks.
bite you. He was cruising, decided to throw 4 wide ones, stole the bag, base hit, stole a run. Love it.
All out. 1-1 count here. 2 away.
This Provero's got a hotel towel in his back pocket.
He's not even staying in a hotel this weekend.
It's interesting that Hanahan made the short trip down, but decided to stay at the day's end. Interesting choice.
2-1 count. 2 away here.
A little left to right action for the tide out there, I think.
Out ball.
We got a
Into the
chopper in
six
the
hole.
hole.
Guys, shortstop's going to get there. He's going to throw a cross on a hop.
Got it.
And
Oh,
does
didn't
not
make it.
get there, and he is safe on an infield single.
Richardson wreaked havoc on the base paths earlier, but couldn't come up with that one. Not sure he was going to be out either way.
That's going to bring the top of the lineup back to the plate. Again, we said about Hanahan last inning. Good spot for St. James here. Top of the
These
lineup
are the
back.
kind of things right here that Coach Hunter for the Hawks, they give you indigestion just thinking about. You got 2 quick outs. You got the bottom third of the order up, and we decided to give up a run and 2 hits and flip it back to the top.
Ball 1 here to Josh Harnish.
After you scored 3 runs in the top half of the second. That's a really good time to remind them that these are teenagers.
In there for a strike. 1-1 count now.
What are we doing in there? Oh, Gaffney. On the dirt. Valet is bringing my boat back out here in right field.
Gassed up and everything. Oil
He
change.
must know it's time for me to go home.
2-1 count. 2 away. And on first and second here in the bottom of the second. In there for a
Got a
strike.
corner.
2-2 count.
There was a path between here and the upstate by water.
We'll make one.
If I had a boat like that, I'd take the same approach.
That's right. If I had a boat like that, I probably wouldn't worry about going back to the upstate. See if we can get out of this jam.
2-2 count. Here it is.
Nope.
Ooh, skips up in there.
And give them a head
full
start.
count.
Change it.
Full count runners are going to be moving.
Tigers are taking a lead as well.
Oh, how's mine ahead of yours now?
He's buffering.
Oh, you ain't on that Wi-Fi.
We got a buffer.
Full count, 2 away. St. James runners are going to be moving here. Big play.
in this game here.
Now the folks in the capital city are sweating.
And ground
On the
ball
line,
foul
that's
to the
well
left
foul.
side.
Well foul.
Now we're back there.
And he's back. That's right. Do not want to get inside moved here. Coach Shino dropping the words of wisdom from St. James dugout.
Speaking of late additions, that one hit to the St. James
That's
staff at
big.
the beginning of the
Full
season.
count,
Huge.
2 away. Here comes Oh, long hold here. Here comes the pitch.
Here's our
Runner pitch move here, really.
Oh, never know. Let's see how hard we move here. You never know.
Here's pop out to second base, right behind the first baseman, and that will end the second inning. Hanahan has a 3-1 lead as we move to the third. Go ahead and call it. Did they call him safe? They called him. They might be calling him.
All right, here we go. Start top of third. Hanahan up to bat. Chris Paul at the plate. Klein starts him off with a strike on the outer half. Line. No, nice play by Barker, our second baseman. And we threw it away, throwing it around.
I think he's out.
Number 7.
Oh, we got.
Brendan Mold.
They just squandered the opportunity. That base run.
Brendan Moore. Oh, slips it in there.
The old knee buckler.
0-1 count. Does it again.
Back to it.
We'll end there. 1-1 count now.
Back to it.
Second base, he got hands up in the air. Confusion. Madness, I tell you.
I believe that's going to be.
I hear mom screaming. Thought it was a good thing.
Chaos has ensued. Oh,
Swing and a miss.
yes. Klein
And 2 away quickly here for Hanahan.
continues to show off the bender.
And if the game, if Shipyard closes now, Coach, Hanahan advances. Great Collegiate to just scored another run. It's 2-2 over there with Talbot Ridge and Great Collegiate.
And a runner on third yet again for Great Collegiate.
Wow.
Foul ball.
Straight back.
Muirhead up the bat for Hanahan. 0-1 count, 2 away here. Top of third.
That was 3 different color batting helmets.
Oh,
All up.
That's flat.
1-1 count to Muirhead.
tried the back door, didn't quite get in.
2-1 count.
No. Still not.
No.
Yeah, that one there for a strike. 2-2 now.
It's a good spot. Big pitch right here for Klein. If he can get out of this right here, shut down in after they got back in the ball game. let his offense try to score and keep playing catch up.
2-2 count. Ed down in this end.
And down.
And Great Collegiate is just taking the lead on
Oh,
Catawba
with a
Ridge.
gapper.
3-2. 4-2.
Oh, Lord.
And Catawba Ridge has slowly started to melt down over there. And Muirhead draws the walk over here for Hanahan. So that'll give Hanahan a 2-out base runner, 2-out walks, guys. We just talked about it.
Let's see if Hanahan can make a little noise with it the way that St. James did.
So guys, it looks like
Fielder number 2, Trip Gallus.
this is going to be the game.
Trip Gallus. See what he's got. Diamond Devil's helmet in tow.
Two-way
Interesting.
pickoff.
Interesting move here.
Dad and I coached at Hanahan together way back.
Back in the day.
Yeah, bro. You
Not sure Trip was old enough to walk at that time.
Sure.
Been a while.
Showing your age, bro.
And he
Bunt.
throws around a bunt, foul ball.
Just a little fellow.
Oh, boy, what just happened? 0-1 count here.
Good toss from our field umpire there.
2 away.
Pitch.
On out half for a strike.
Really good pitch. 0-2.
0-2 count, 2 away. Man, you're headed. Still at first. Pitch runner
Yeah.
goes, and he is
Doesn't
right
matter.
out.
Put it in your
Does not
pocket.
matter. We got 4 outs, so 4 out.
Would have had both of them.
We'll carry that out over, right?
Yep.
Taking the appeal.
That's right.
We're gonna head to the bottom of the third here. Hanahan up 3-1. Right
And
back.
1.
We're back at Shipyard here between Hanahan and St. James. Peter Centracchio now up to bat for St. James. Hanahan leads 3-1. They're in a good position if they can hold on here to advance.
Do we think he squares to bunt at any point in the at-bat?
Third baseman's way back, coach. I mean, it's not a bad idea here. He does not. Ball 1.
Didn't want to.
Putting a lot of gloves to that ball here when he's missed.
1-0 delivery. And that one's way in for a 2-0 count.
Not sure how that did not hit him.
And ball down. 3-0 count now.
3-0.
Not a spot you want to be in.
When Holbrooks has been on, he's been great.
Our
He's
umpire's
been
got
off.
something in his eyes, or somebody does.
He has been off.
We've got some turf pellets in our eyes, guys.
Dirt. A little dirt. Yep. Got some generous folks over here offering up some water.
Picked up some of that stuff and
Water fixes anything down here. So we've been told.
That's why they built the field so close to the river.
That's right.
I probably didn't.
Got a man fishing out here behind the left center field. See how he's doing.
Looks like we got a small delay here in the game.
Might have to get Ben Blevins behind the plate.
A lot of people make accusations, but what you really don't want is an umpire that can't see behind the plate.
Whew.
Sometimes you get those anyway.
Some people say they can't see to begin with.
Goes out. May have gone, may have headed into the clubhouse out of the back of the dugout.
Medical staff's looking after the umpire there. Medical staff's a bunch of high school boys.
The teenage medical staff.
Medical staff in training.
Yes. A couple of guys that probably have D's in their science class. It's okay.
Seems like we always have a delay somewhere around this time out on this field in some part of the weekend.
This guy's tough though. He watches a lot of
I
hockey.
think last year somebody got hit by a ball and we had like a phone delay.
Well, something in his eye, he's open to office, but if you have a
Former umpire, I can tell you, I'd rather get hit by a ball than have something.
Oh no, this was a player, I think.
Oh, okay.
before he makes it, take it, which is unfortunate there.
Until we throw him out at second.
Kind of past the bag there.
Shouldn't be back on the air.
We'll take a break, guys. We'll be back when we're ready to start this thing back.
I went to high school with my brother.
We're back here at Shipyard. The umpire has returned back.
We're back.
Eyes cleaned out.
We're back.
Clear and ready to go.
Maybe it gave our pitcher Holbrooks a chance to reset.
3-0 count on Centracchio here in the bottom of the third. Nobody away. Squares around a bunt, and it's on the inner half for ball 4.
I was right. We would try to square the bunt at least one time.
So we have a lead off.
Oh, what a play at third. Oh, and we don't know if we got him out or not. Judging by the Tigers going, he did.
Luke Kessler now at bat for St. James. This is the spot you want to be in for St. James.
This is right where they want to
Kessler's
be.
been swinging it.
Because we're putting Centracchio in motion here.
Depending on the speed you're looking at, either the Tigers are still stuck in mid motion or they're in the stand shaking hands with the veteran.
Foul ball off here.
Pitch fouled off back behind the plate.
Little 1 count, Kessler. Centracchio standing on first, close to the bag. And pickoff's to move to first. Another pickoff.
Mm-hmm. Somebody in the dugout thinks it was a balk. Not sure that it was, but he thinks it was. That's all that matters.
A lot of thoughts and opinions coming out of the dugouts.
The dugouts seem to know all these days. Pushing 200 viewers here.
Yeah, that is.
Uh-huh.
Climbing.
2 and climbing.
1-1 count here to
I
Kessler.
don't think we'll get to our 590 from the other night.
Centracchio standing on first. And another pickoff.
Pitch in the stands.
Reminds me a lot of Esposito. That's what Esposito would do. You know, but he'd go sit with the fans and talk to
He
them.
was a man of the people.
You know, there's not many people like that anymore.
Esposito was on the wrong side of this rivalry.
He remains impartial at this point.
Going back to the race.
Big swing and a miss for
Big.
Kessler there. 1-2 count now.
Big swing. And we're picking again.
Interesting footwork there. Kickoff.
Is this not awkward?
I think it should be.
Down 2-2 count now.
After this inning, me, Drew, and Brittle are all going to go shake hands with everybody at Shipyard Park. Just because.
It'll be fewer now that the youth games have been.
2-2 count.
Got another delay. Yes.
Our catcher. Yeah, use that towel.
That's why we stole the towel from the Holiday Inn.
New arm for the game.
Back in the pen.
We've had quite the types of delays over here on Wando River
Never know
Field.
what's going to happen.
They're building the suspense in the game of the day.
Yeah,
Like we've been playing for 2 hours.
2-2 count here. Nobody's still away in the bottom of the third. We have been on the stream for an hour already, guys. Fouled off
That's going
back,
on the Dittons.
and that's 2-2 count still. Trocchio moving on the ball,
and he hit it hard.
and he hits it hard to third baseman. Third baseman across the infield, and he hit
Off
off
the
the
bag.
bag.
Safe.
It's going to be an E5. And St. James still in business here. Runners on first and second, and nobody
We're about to
away.
take third. Oh, we called time. Boy, as he was headed to third.
And Coach
We're
Schuyler's
going to
come
ask
out.
for help there, but I don't think you're going to get it.
And we do now have
No.
movement in the Hanahan bullpen.
I think maybe we're just.
Great job, Brittle. You're not watching the
I'm not.
Ty Daly. There it is, boys.
He's on the
The,
board.
the home run leader in the world.
He's on the
Ends
board.
his lead.
After I said that he had not hit one in Pickens County.
Well,
Some pronounce
It's
it
an
down.
absolute genius.
Now he has.
Great positioning.
More like Dilly Dilly, like Bud Light. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, I like Dilly Dilly.
Bud Light guy. Eh?
No, not Bud Light guy. I don't drink.
Perfect.
Oh, that was a shot, guys.
Cracked it into the Cajun. I wish he would have hit
Man.
that to Drew.
I sat there last week.
I would have caught it in the cup that I drink my water out of.
Right. Man. Probably made a little mess. We got a pitch
We've
change
already
here.
updated everything. Hey, we've got are we about to have a
Oh,
pitch change?
maybe we don't.
No pitching change here. Coach Schuyler is headed off the field.
We called this last
An
inning.
0-0 count, 0 outs. Rome Dorenzo up to the plate for St. James. Runners on first and second.
Last 2-run single last inning.
St. James within striking distance.
It's getting a little interesting between these two fields right now.
It's tight. A lot of action happening.
And they got to move.
Disengagement. No throw.
And Square's running a bunt, and then there's a ball. Well, Brooks got to get ahead here. Got to pound the zone, guys. 1-0
Start
count.
pounding his own pretty quick here. He's probably going to be seeing the end of his day.
And Rome Square's running a bunt. It's a really good bunt, but it's
Oh.
just going to go foul there. Got by Hanahan
Kicked
leaving
off
it
the
alone.
dirt there.
Right off the lip.
Well, got the lip of the grass to the dirt. You know, we will blame Russell for that.
Somebody sweeping that baseline.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been wearing a Hanahan shirt.
Square around the bunt again.
Pull it back. Oh,
And it's a
no.
strike on the outer half.
Uh-oh. Careful. Very generous strike call.
Rivera, yeah.
1-2 count now to Rome. Nobody away. Runners on first and second. On 2 count to Rome. Delivery. And down in the dirt.
It's 20 fucking 9-minute video. So
Yeah.
you can't do it over there. Try down a little bit. 29-minute video. You got 2 great hits.
Just trim it.
I hope.
Thanks.
2-2 count to Rome here. Nobody away. Runners on first and second, the bottom of the third. And we got a pickoff move to second and runner back in safely. Oh.
Not what he wanted.
And we have yet another delay. We'll be right back, guys. Now we're back and ready to roll. A little injury timeout for Gallon second base here. And 2-2 count still to Rome Dorenzo with nobody away here in the bottom of the third.
First and second, actually 3-1 here in bottom of 3.
2-2 delivery and swing and a miss. And big strikeout there for Holbrook. One away now.
Third baseman number 18, Caleb Kessler.
Caleb Kessler now at bat for St. James. Got some banging things going on in the dugout. I think someone's a little pissed. All out. 1-0 count.
I can tell you if we broke something in that dugout, Murray will make sure it gets paid for.
Yes, he will. 1-0 count to Caleb. In there for a strike. 1-1 count.
He is living either just on or just off of that outside corner.
1-1 count. Out.
Oh, gosh.
2-1.
Look at this.
Two and 1 count. 1 Caleb, 1 away.
To the parking lot there.
And that one bounces in the dirt. A 3-1 count now.
Wow.
Pickoff moved to second
Quickly.
in there safely. One count away. Fly ball. Line drive in the left field. That looks like it's going to get down and past the left fielder. One run's going to score.
Oh,
Here
we're
comes
tied.
the other round in third.
That's a big knot right there.
And Caleb Kessler has hit a double in the left field, 2 RBIs, and we are now all tied at 3 apiece here in the bottom of the third. It's going to bring up Riley Sackett here with 1 away, and Caleb Kessler standing on second base. Uh-oh, boys. Only in the third. Way to go.
Not a high likelihood that we get shut down for fog like they did at the Red Bank yesterday. So I think we're going to see this one through.
He squares around a bunt, but it is ball 1. He pulls back. Again, hey, bunt to the pitcher. We've got it. Got covered first, and he's out at first. Good recovery there. And there are 2 away now in the bottom of the third.
We have seen a lot of sliding in the first base as well this weekend.
Tougher play than it looked by the second baseman there coming over to cover.
It's going to bring
Finding the bag and the ball.
a Nico Parker to the plate. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. St. James has tied it.
No, it's okay. You seen 2?
Oh, no, you wanted it from the back?
And
Yeah, it's fine.
it's a ground ball to third baseman. He's got to move. And he's close play at first, but he's got him. Bang, bang play. I think he got him, boys. I think that was a really good play there. First baseman Quincy Richardson, big boy, held the bag. So I think, yep, it's going to end us there for the third. Well, we're all tied at 3. We'll be right back.
Second baseman number 3, Kelvin Harlan.
We're back.
We get paused again.
HPP.
What's Pawpaw doing?
You get credit from the hand.
HPP.
Oh, no.
Marlowe down was.
Mm.
With the jump for
1-1 count here. One away here in the top of the third, top of fourth. My computer will work.
I ain't missed at the 1-1. It's up 1-2 now to count on Marlowe.
Hold up.
2-2 count now.
Two pitch all the way.
And there for a ball. Full count now. One away.
Ball down.
I think it's the first time we've had the fans getting upset with our umpire
On the top of the fourth.
this game.
Draws a walk, a 1-out walk here. That's going to bring up Quincy Richardson. Big hit last time, Coach.
Sure did.
25.
Big hit for Quincy last time he was up.
Yeah. Someone's with your input on all that space.
Already here is serving something.
Swing and a miss there from Quincy, and the count goes back 0-1.
And one now to count on Richardson.
Pick off, move to first.
First, I'll go back and 10.
The 1 count, one way. Swing and miss again. Back pick the first, and he mowed.
I think he missed the tag. Ball beat him, but he missed the tag.
Close play at first, but he is safe.
Putting the glove on the bag and leaving it there. The swipe tag may have made it difficult to see.
However, we do have a 0-2 count on Quincy here.
Pitch on the way.
And in there for strike 3, and we have 2 away.
The catcher, number 20, Hudson's.
I think he's traveling too fast for this narrow water.
Hudson Rivero back at the top of the lineup here for Hanahan. First move steal, he goes, and we're going to get a rundown now.
Oh,
He avoids it.
And he got him. He said he got him.
He gets him out. First move, still a pickoff. And the top of the fourth has concluded. We're going to head to the bottom of the fourth. Hanahan and St. James are tied at 3. We'll be right back. We're back at Shipyard between Hanahan and St. James. We've got a Cole West call to the bullpen. We've got a new arm for Hanahan. It is a 2030. Bryce Rennie, the 8th grader, is in a big spot for the Hawks.
Second year in a row, Hanahan has broke out an 8th grader out here at the Shipyard Showdown. We got Cooper Parks on the mound for Carolina.
Got an 0-0 count.
Former Shipyard Showdown participant right there.
2-0 count here.
Rennie's in the lead for best hair of the weekend.
3-0 count.
St. James has best uniform. All hair team. Rennie is the pitcher for that team.
We used to do that for.
Money hits him on a 3-0 pitch. And St. James has a leadoff batter aboard. Cohen Dennis is now on base.
Did.
The shortstop number 4.
Brings Brenton Fornell up to the plate. Hit a single to the 6th hole last AB.
Now Brenton shortstop coming up for St.
I
James.
take a little visit here. So is 8th grader down.
Again, matching our visits.
To his pitcher in second.
Our favorite thing to do here at Shipyard Park. Visit and pick off.
In the 3 o'clock slot.
Just the random step off. Right behind.
Oh, Queer's running a
Oh,
bunt.
God.
It's a foul ball. He couldn't get the bat out of the way.
He's showing that it hit him in the hand, but
But
I
the
don't
hand
think
is
the
part of-
umpire cares.
Hand's part of the bat. He still squeers.
That
Doesn't feel good.
Are we going to have another
I
delay?
don't think the hand is part of the bat. That is a myth. Not actually part of the bat. But he didn't pull the bunt back,
We had
so
this-
it is a strike.
Let's hop
Yeah.
on Coach Austin's soapbox here. Real quick.
We are going to have another delay because we're arguing that it hit the hand, but it made a sound that hit the bat.
Doesn't matter. He squared the bunt. Ball hit him. It's dead regardless. We can call it foul. We can call it a hit batter. Who cares? He's staying in the box and it's a strike. Nobody's moving.
So that's going to be an 0-1 count here. And ball down, 1-1 count.
It did get Rennie on the strike board.
One count for Rennie.
That's in
And there we go.
Foul.
Foul.
Dugout. Oh, wow. We like a good foul ball into the dugout down here as well.
Finder.
It is an ugly finder.
1-2 count.
Pitch on the way.
Now ball to third.
Out for the third.
Race
Got a
got it. He's
two.
going to go over second.
One there.
4.
2 there. Oh, safe.
That a
Safe is
5
the call.
fielder choice. Bang bang play at first, but he is called safe.
I think we're going to have to review the footage. Not really. We don't have footage.
We can go back and look here and zoom in.
Maybe tomorrow. Back to the top.
To the top, Harnish in on first, one away, bottom of the 4th.
We're back to the top. Pick
Top ball
off.
game, got to pick
Again.
off. Disengagement number 70. All high, 1-0.
Zone 1-0 count. 100.
Nothing like having to come in and pitch a big ball game for Hanahan and then show up to middle school tomorrow morning.
Wow.
It's
We
everybody's
got a
favorite.
call strike on the inside chalk. That'll be a 1-1 count.
Trying to,
Pitching for a full day out of school tomorrow. And a 1
He's-
o'clock game.
he's trying to get a win on the bump, and then he's going to go to pre-algebra
One
tomorrow
pitch,
at 8
and he
o'clock.
hits the ball. He swings. It's more of a check swing that goes straight back to the pitcher, and it's an out. So we now have 2 away.
The old excuse me. Well, we got the go-ahead run at second.
Center fielder number 2, junior, Centracchio.
Peterson Tracchio now up to bat for St. James. Runner did advance to second, so if we got on second with 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th in a 3-3 ball game.
Oh, we're going full drag out here. Wow.
That's not good.
No.
Peterson Tracchio at the plate.
Because that's plugged in.
Not to get shot there.
Don't work.
Rennie Lips.
Oh, the thing that sits. How's it going to sit on that? Here's the pitch.
Popped him up. Oh, this should be fun.
Fielders in. He's got it. And now we're tired of St. James side. We will go to the top of the 5th here.
Put him in.
In a tie ball game, 3-3. While we're here, Gray is still up on Catawba Ridge, 4-2 in the bottom of the 4th. It looks like so. Gonna be fun here.
What's going on?
We'll be back. Come on to the 6-hole dribbler to first, and it's a single.
Not in time.
They got a new problem.
Center fielder number 1, Bo Bratton.
It's gonna bring Bo Bradham up to the plate. What's this inning ends? And on first here for Hanahan. Nobody away here in the top of the 5th.
Everybody out running at first. Top of 5. We're all tied at 3.
Ball in. One on count, nobody away. Swing and a miss from Bradham.
It's a solid work. Oh no, it's the zone 1 down now the count. Rapid.
1-1 delivery, squares around a bunt, ball's inside, and it's going to be 2-1 count. Catawba Ridge has put up a run in the bottom of the 4th, and it's 4-3 over here.
We got 15 warming up for St. James just in the 5th.
Making his second appearance of the weekend.
2-1 count. Here's delivery, ground ball, going to get foul off to the left side towards the Hanahan dugout.
2-2. I can say it's God bless no extra inning.
Catawba Ridge is hoping for a comeback win and a tie over here.
That will be ideal for them.
What's that?
Catawba Ridge is hoping for a comeback win and a tie over here.
Did we tie? We don't play extras?
Nope.
There's no extras in pool play. And it looks like we're going to have another delay here.
God, are you kidding me? So Jason took 6 to the home plate. What are you discussing?
Spikes?
Who's got spikes in?
It's, I don't, yeah, it's not.
It's not us.
Not
We're going to take a break, guys. We'll be right back. Oh, we're back here at Shipyard. Things have gotten a little chippy between both squads. This time we had a cleat delay, but you don't hear that every day. But here we are in the top of the fifth and a 2-2 count. Hanahan with a runner on first.
Footwear gate.
Yeah, nobody away here. And ball in the dirt, and it's going to take us to a full count here.
As this just reinforces that the answer here at Shipyard Park is always molded bottoms.
Always wear your molds. 3-2 count, ball up, and now Hanahan has runners on first and second with nobody away here. Coach, I don't know if that was a great time to call a timeout and talk about some cleats.
That definitely
Because we've
keeps
walked
your pitcher a little out of rhythm there in a late count.
we've now walked 2 straight batters in a tie ball game in the top of the fifth, and it's crunch time here. In other news, Catawba Ridge has tied the game, and they are now tied with Gray Collegiate 4-4. And it looks like they're going to move to the top of the fifth inning over there. And St. James is going to make a call to the bullpen. Brenton Fornell, looks like he's going to come in for St. James in his second of Lefevre. I'm sorry, not Fornell. Where are we at here? Justin Lefevre. Justin Lefevre now in for St. James. He's making his second appearance on the weekend, right, Coach?
Yes, came in, closed out the game the other day.
Big spot here for him with Hanahan runners on first and second and nobody away. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
First base.
Back here, Chris Palm now up the bat for Hanahan. Runners on first and second. Nobody away here in the top of the fifth.
Got to think the Hawks are going back to the bunt here.
Yeah,
They
you would
did
think.
earlier in the same situation.
And pitch steps off.
Steps off looks that way.
That would bring up a lefty-lefty matchup, though, after the side bunt. So Skylar may play it a little different
Yeah,
here.
he spurs around a bunt, and the ball is high. We got a back pick to second. Runners in. Oh, my goodness. Runner is back picked at second. We have a back pick at second. Looks like the runner was, I would say the runner was in there. However, he is called out, and we had the words with the umpire from the player, and Hudson Rivera has now been ejected from the game. Like we said, things are getting really chippy here.
Chippy is the word, Coach.
I think we might pass chippy now.
Doesn't have to worry about the metal spikes.
That jumped.
Yeah, it does not have to worry about the metal spikes. Things have taken a turn here at Shipyard Park. We do now have one away with a ball and no strikes on the batter. We have a runner at first base for the Hawks right now, as the umpire writes it in his notebook. And my phone battery is slowly dying, and we've had 45 delays that last 75 minutes. So that would be the reason that we're an hour and a half in this game, and only in the fifth inning. Here's the 1-0 delivery with one away. In there for a strike in the inner half. Bruce Gower giving the signs. Might be something in play here, Coach. I'd be surprised at a hit and run. First stays. And hitter takes. There's another ball, another strike on the inner half.
Not often you see a lefty go to a slide step.
It's going to push the count to 1-2 here. Pick off the first. Runner in there safely.
In time on 2 count on top.
2 delivery. Ball up.
Away. 2. High school. CL
2 or 3 games.
It's multiple.
Gotta find. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Bounce is in there for ball 3, and we have a full count now.
Really nice block by Kessler.
He's done a really good job this weekend. Behind the plate and at the plate.
Pays to have a senior back there heading into your season.
Full count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Runner moves. And it is a strikeout at the plate, but the runner gets the stolen base. Things have went haywire here on this River Field.
Brendan Mole.
That's going to bring Brendan Mole up to the plate with 2 away and a runner on second. Lefty-lefty matchup. Mole was struck out twice today. And he takes first pitch strike.
Takes the first pitch in there for strike 1.
Foul ball, got it off the cap there, and the count moves to 0-2 with 2 outs. I would expect the St. James side to get a little rowdy here if he gets out of this.
Yeah, I think they're going to be playing with a lot of emotion for the rest of the game here, guys.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, 2 outs, ground ball up the middle of the field. Second baseman gets to it off the pitcher's glove and makes a play. Coach, I think if the pitcher does not touch that ball, it goes into center field.
I agree. And that's a heck of a play by your second baseman. Moving up the middle, making a clean throw to first base. Big out right there.
Tough break for the Hawks there. Interesting inning to say the least. We will be back with you as we head to the bottom of the fifth. We're back here at Shipyard Park in the bottom of the fifth and a tie ball game 3-3. Hanahan in the top of the fifth had their first two runners get on via walk and didn't manage to score anything there.
Number 9.
St. James now up to bat with Luke Kessler leading off. See if he can start off this bottom of the fifth with a bang. Yeah, but it's the mic problem. I can't connect that there. Ball in on Kessler. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder's going to got it. Can of corn. And one away here in the bottom of the fifth.
Really big spot here for the 8th grader to come back in and settle things down for Hanahan.
First baseman number 16.
100%.
Rome DeRenson.
That'll bring Rome DeRenzo up to the plate for St. James. Down ball towards the 6-hole. Third baseman hits off of his glove. He's not going to have enough time to pick it up. And Rome will reach base on an E5. Looks like he looked up from his glove before he caught it.
Absolutely. Trying to do a little more than you have to here.
That's going to bring Caleb Kessler up to the plate. Had a humongous 2 RBI double his last plate appearance.
The whole Kessler family really making things happen for St. James here on the weekend.
One 0 count to Kessler. Runner goes behind the runner, behind the batter. Runner is safe at second on the stolen base. So 2-0 count here on Kessler. The runner on second and one away here in the bottom of the fifth.
It's a cross up between
Yeah.
thickness with the catcher here. With the new catcher, that's one of the things you got to pay attention to.
Coach called a pick there.
Probably hadn't seen a lot of time behind the plate here early. Thrown into a big spot.
2-0 count to Kessler. One away. All high, 3-0. Just got to sell the 8th grader down here. Tough spot.
Absolutely.
No movement in any pin. This 3-0 pitch is in and ball 4. St. James
It's a great time to go out and have a conversation with everybody. Settle things down.
100%.
You're a ground ball away from getting out of this, but you've got
Left fielder.
to get back to the throw and strike, making plays.
It's going to bring up Riley Sackett. He had a bunt his last AB here. Could be another bunt here as well. One away here. Runners on first and second.
Home not necessarily honoring the bunt down at third, leaving the line open.
Oh, man.
I think I'd have to make him throw a strike before I squared a bunt, though.
I think you got to take a visit here, Coach. I think it's time.
Absolutely.
It's the 1-0 pitch. And it's a line drive into right field. One runner's going to score. The ball is by the right fielder. Here comes the second run. He's going to third, and he's going to have a double and an E9. And St. James has put 2 across the board here in the bottom of the fifth. We just talked about it. Got to settle you guy down after 5 straight balls. You finally throw a strike in the zone, sitting dead red.
That's right. Leaving 8th grader out there to fight. He's getting the ball in the zone and gives up a big hit to a senior.
Number 8, Nico Barker.
St. James not done yet. Nico Barker, the second baseman, made a great play in the top half of the fifth, now up to the plate with the runner on third and one away. He squares around the bunt. It's a squeeze. He's going to get it down. There's a throw to the plate. Not even close. And another run scored by St. James, and they'll take a 6-3 lead. Oh.
Designated hitter number 7, Cohen Dennis.
Got to think the conversation once this one over is about minimizing damage. You can't let small things turn into big things.
Cohen Dennis now at the plate for St. James with a runner on first and one away. Nico's probably going to be in movement. Yes, there he goes. He takes off, throw down. Ball is dropped, and he is, had the ball been called, he would have been out by a good bit. Ball is dropped, and St. James back in business again with a man on second. And 1-0 count.
Really nice throw by your backup catcher coming in there. Got to really hope your middle infielder picks him up and makes the play there.
Foul tip into the mitt, and a 1-1 count here to Dennis.
Any deals?
Swing and a miss, 1-2 now. Get us through the center.
Two pitch on the way.
Out up back here to us. Still 1-2 count. One away, man on second.
Still 1-2. Second. Stolen base.
Ball, 2-2 count now, Dennis.
2-2. Dennis.
Hop back up to us.
Great back.
Comes set.
2-2 pitch, one away here, and on second.
2-2 pitch on the way.
Strike three on the inside half of the plate.
It's the ball.
Yeah.
And he'll get a strikeout. 2 away here in the bottom of the fifth. And on second, that's going to bring Brenton Thornell up to the plate for St. James.
Neil Johnson coming in at catcher, continuing to do good things behind the plate.
Yes. Pitch and ball down. 1-0. Runner goes, pitches in, and runner has stolen third safely. With 2-0 count on the batter, and a runner at third with 2 away. Ground ball down third base line. It's going to stay fair. Throw across the diamond, and he's got him. And that'll be the third out. But St. James puts a 3 spot up in the bottom of the fifth, and we're going to get to the top of the sixth. Hanahan's got 6 outs left. We'll be back. We're back here at Ship. We're back here at Shipyard for in the top of the sixth with St. James up 6-3 on Hanahan. Foul ball in the right field. And he's got it.
Right fielder number 2, Trip Gallus.
Should be it. Trip Gallus now up to the plate for Hanahan.
Trip Gallus at the plate. Nobody on.
Here's a pitch, foul ball.
Lefever's picking up right where he left off on Friday night. Going right at hitters, hitting some weak contact, making it really difficult for the other team to get anything going.
Best way to do it. 0-1 count. Ball in the outer half for a strike, and quickly 0-2 count here with one away. O2 delivery. Foul ball again off to right behind us here. The 0-2 pitch, one away. Way outside.
Into now the counter house.
And the inner half called a ball, though. So it'll be a 2-2 count.
It's a count of 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way.
Line drive in the center field down for a base knock. Good piece of hitting there from Trip Gallus. I'll give Hanahan a runner here. As Richard Tencio comes to the plate.
Richard Atencio. Atencio now in the one out runner at first.
Take over to first. Runners in safely.
First, that's back on time.
All down, 1-0 count.
14 warming up for St. James.
And another delay. St. James does have action down in the bullpen. One 0 count on the batter, one away.
Fever comes second. Eagles.
Ground ball down to the third baseman. He's going to cut it over to first. And whoa, got it.
Goodness.
Moves to second on the play.
That play became really tough on Dorenzo. Fighting the sun and the awkward hop over there.
Second baseman
Did a really nice job picking it.
Yeah, great job there for Dorenzo. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Going Morlow now up to bat for Hanahan with a runner on second, 2 away here in the top of the sixth. Right down the heart of the plate for strike one.
Still 6-3 here. Top 6.
The 1 count here's a swing. Fly ball hit center field. Is it going to get down? No, center field's running in, and he makes the catch. Good first step there from Centracchio to come in and get that ball. And we're going to head to the bottom of the sixth with St. James up 6-3. Hanahan's going to be down their last 3 outs. We'll be right back. We're back at Shipyard Park in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order due up for St. James, Josh Harnish up to bat.
For the Sharks, Josh Harnish.
Little insurance right here.
You got to think one here may put it away if it's not already.
6-3. Harnish is pretty close. Misses.
1-0 count to Harnish.
St. James looking to continue to apply the pressure to Hanahan's defense.
Nope.
Pitch on the way.
In there for a strike. 1-1 count to Harnish.
There's the 1-1.
All the way, 2-1. First round of bunt. He's going to lay one down just foul. Gets foul. 2-2 now on the batter.
2-2.
This game has
It's
has
been one of
turned.
those kind of games.
Yeah, it's one of those games.
This bottom of the 6th beer is dedicated to.
Sponsored by
Molded bottoms.
2-2 count. Harnish lines one in the left field. It just gets fair. It's going to get down and rattle around the corner. Left fielder's got it, but Harnish has a stand-up double to lead off for the James Island. Not James Island, sorry, St. James. I can't say James Island again. St. James Sharks.
Center fielder number 2, Jeter Centricchio.
That brings Jeter Centracchio up to the plate. Harnish stands at second base, looking for more insurance here. Got a feel for this little 8th here. Okay.
He's battling. He's fighting,
Battling.
but St. James has a veteran lineup, and you got to think he's shown it every time he's been up there. Centracchio is probably looking to put one on the ground here and
Yes.
cause some more havoc for the Hanahan defense.
He looks like he's getting ready to square around the bunt. Centracchio's ready. Back pick to second. Nobody was at the bag, but he threw it to the second baseman off to the side. Four to 4 games still with Catawba Ridge and Gray as they are in the top of the 6th inning. Wow, that's game slower than ours, guys.
My goodness.
Good pitch. Centracchio squares around outside, and he bunts it to St. James dugout. Foul ball, 0-1 count for Centracchio.
Somebody's taking a slow stroll down to the Hanahan bullpen.
The 0-1 delivery. Centracchio squares around again. This one is going to stay foul off to the left side. So we'll have an 0-2 count on Centracchio here.
Rennie's frequently going to the inside fastball in bunt situations and giving St. James some trouble.
Oh, 2 count, nobody away. Harness standing on second. 0-2 delivery. Foul ball off the left side. Third base coach tries to catch it, and he cannot. Oh, 2 count, still nobody away. Bottom of the sixth. St. James up 6-3. Foul ball again. Yeah.
Off the foot there.
I
Everybody's on.
think it was inside the box. But nonetheless, we got a foul ball. Count stays 0-2. To delivery. Down in the dirt for ball 1.
1-2.
1-2.
1-2. We all got 1-2.
Quick check here by the umpire on the 1-2 count.
One-two delivery to Jeters and Trachio. Down again. This one past the catcher.
Gets through.
And Harnish is going to advance to third. So we'll have a 2-2 count. Nobody out here. Harnish stands on third, looking to add another run to St. James.
Infield coming in here for the Hawks, trying to cut down the run at the plate.
Got to do a job here pitching Trachio. Here it is. And he's going to pop it up. Job is not going to be done unless first baseman drops this ball, but he's got it. Quincy has it at first. And Jeter is sat down on a foul pop-up. So we now have one away. But if you want to get a run in, this is the guy you want up at the plate.
Absolutely. Really tough spot in the lineup here. The guy on third.
Luke Kessler looking to add to the St. James lead. Ball out. Bryce Rennie trying to keep battling up there on the mound and put in a tough situation, but shown well, considering all options here. Here's a pitch, and it's a strike on the inner half to bring the count even at 1-1.
1-0 off-speed pitch coming in there. Really nice.
1-1 count, down, 2-1. Two-one count to Kessler. And again, another pop-up. Harness was moving down the line. He has to retreat back, so we have a pop-up to shortstop, and that is 2 outs. How about Rennie, coach? A leadoff double, and he gets 2 straight pop-ups.
One batter away. Really weird look there with Harnish coming hard down the line on the swing.
Lorenzo not up to the plate, and if you get this guy out, momentum, we'll shift the momentum here. First pitch down in the dirt for ball 1.
Bottom 6.
I think they were about to score. Yeah.
Fly ball to center coming on.
Center coming strong. Wow, what a job by Rennie there. Leadoff double, gets the next 3 in a part in the lineup that's tough.
Absolutely. Young guy with some ups and downs, but a really strong finish there to give his team a shot in the 7th.
So before we take a break here, Catawba Ridge has just taken the lead in the bottom of the 6th, 5-4. However, that's not going to matter if St. James does not 4. They were up. Let's see. Let's do the math there. They've given up 3. They were 2 ahead. That'd be 3 runs, I think.
Hanahan needs to score a couple to
Yeah. We're
put Catawba
interesting
back
here.
in play.
But Hanahan down their last 3 outs are down 6-3. We'll take a break and be right back. We're back here at Shipyard between Hanahan and St. James. The game of the day is St. James leads 6-3, looking for a spot in the championship game against Oceanside. Top of the 7th. Hanahan down their last 3 outs, and Quincy Richardson will get this thing started.
Rennie's over at second base.
First pitch strike on the outer half.
Next one in.
The 1 pitch down in the dirt for ball 1.
Front of the plate. Maybe even second. Same things for sure. Well, update you on the scores. 7-2.
Ground ball. The second baseman, he's got it. Flips it over, and there's one away here in the top of the 7th.
Top of 8, it looks like 7-2. The catcher, number 24, Neil Johnson. Neil Johnson has to play with me.
Neil Johnson now batting for Hanahan. 1 away here in the top of the 7th, down to their last 2 outs.
7.
First pitch swinging, he hammers one into left field, but it's going to be right at the left fielder. And there are 2 quick outs for Hanahan here in the top of the 7th.
Center fielder, number 1, Bo Bradley.
That'll bring Bo Bradham up to the plate. First pitch in there for a strike on the inner half. Ground ball foul off to the left side, and it's an 0-2 count.
All short count goes championship game.
2 was a Bradley.
0-2 count, 2 away, top of the 7th, down to their last strike. On the outer half for a ball, and it's a 1-2 count. St. James really wanted that call.
They sure did.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Bradham, 2 away. Ground ball to the shortstop. Got a 3-hopper, throws across the infield. Good dig by the first baseman, Lorenzo, and Bradham is out. And St. James is going to take the win 6-3, and they have advanced to the Shipyard Showdown Championship game, no matter what even happens with Catawba Ridge. So we're going to have a matchup of the Sharks, the Land Sharks, and the Sharks in a championship game tomorrow at 1 Oceanside and St. James. Riddle? Another great game of the day. We had a lot going on.
Absolutely. So much to talk about in this game.
Yeah, so much to talk about. So we will see you guys again 1 o'clock tomorrow for the call for Oceanside and St. James. Thanks for joining the live stream today. We hope you all Have a great rest of your day.